Hi there, I am the Seanikinz. Now today, we're going to be doing some agility and Anachronia. I'm not perfect. I cannot do perfect laps every single time. Far from it. So that's why you see a 6:13 here and a best of 5:24, because, you know, I make mistakes, just like all of us. But learning these tips will allow you to get consistently quicker laps, and of course, the more and more you do it, the better you'll get. Also, I'm 97 on agility, not 99, hence I don't have the cape. Festivora is for no reason. Excalibur with mobile, with a bladed dive switch that allows you to do the bladed dive. And the power burst acceleration allows you to reset the cooldown on a lot of your things. Now, I'm going to show you this direction, because I prefer this direction. And hopefully taking these tips will allow you to create your own methods for getting faster laps. I'm just going to show you what I do. It's not necessarily the most optimal, but it is the way that I like to do it. So without any further ado, let's go and let's do a lap. And please bear in mind there will be mistakes, unless I get very, very lucky. So the first thing is very simple. You just do this. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you is right-click your bladed dives. So press the keybind, right-click the location, and then it allows you to do it very accurately when your camera moves. So I like to surge down here, and then I like to bladed dive up this hill. It's more accurate than doing a surge. If you get one of these, just do it. Then I like to activate my potion. I like to do one surge across here, then I run here, and then bladed dive. Now, using the potion allows you to do surge BD there, and then it also allows you to have bladed dive off cooldown. Now, because I waited, I didn't have it. But you bladed dive there, and then double surge across. That's my way, at least. When I do it correctly on good laps, that's how it looks. Plus, you know. Then, you know, just kind of like this section, if I can get the BD there when it's just coming off cooldown, awesome. If not, whatever. Get a surge across there, that's usually quite hard to pull off. Wait till your character orients again. And then I try and get the surge BD onto this exact spot. On a good lap, I'll get it perfect. Then I wait until I angle like that and do two surges. I don't use bladed dive because I like to use my bladed dive here. There might be a better way, but this is the way I do it. I BD, I surge. I then right click the plank and surge up. I then surge again. Now, this bit's quite a simple one. You want to BD kind of like in line with this kind of post here. And then surge. That's probably the easiest way to get a faster lap. You can do other methods which are quicker, but they're a lot harder to pull off. That is a consistent way. Now, this bit's super hard. Okay, that right there was perfect. However, I then didn't click the vine. So you want to look at this rock here. Just as you go about one tile ahead, you want to activate surge and bladed dive in the same tick. And then, if you do it correctly, your BD will be on cooldown and one of your surges will, so you'll just get one surge there. So you just surge, and then you use your second surge to surge up this section. This bit's a lot of fun. You activate your bladed dive here, so just right next to this traverse section. You then surge BD in the same tick and move your mouse downwards. So there you go. And down. And you move it downwards and click. Wait until your character orients, do a surge, climb over the bones. Now, here, this is a tricky one. Some people like to just surge this section. I like to bladed dive it. Now, the thing is, if I stand and wait, I can bladed dive. Sometimes. Okay, it depends where you click. It's really quite awkward, but the best way to do it, I find, is see this little section between this root here. You want to bladed dive right there. Now, if you go just to the edge there, you can actually get it so that you land on the correct tile. But anyway, that's that one. Then I like to surge. I like to BD. Then at this point, I activate my potion. So with a keybind, and then I surge up the hill and then click the block. So activate, surge, click the potion, click the block. And then surge, BD one more time. And look, my bladed dive is still off cooldown. That's the idea. Allowing you to BD there. If I didn't activate... You can also activate the potion after you climb the block, and that's easier. But obviously that's the most optimal. Surge, traverse the route. BD here. talk to the Ancient Zygamite. You're going to have to move your mouse a little bit, and then surge. The reason I do that is because it then allows me to surge BD here. I then like to surge here. You can also wait and then BD across the mound. I like to just run here, and there's a good reason. This bit is so fun. If you BD here, just after you come off the obstacle, surge BD in the same tick, boom, straight up. Now, another tactic people like to use is actually go from here and bladed dive like this. They like to bladed dive here. Obviously, if you do the method that I showed you, it'll be on cooldown. So usually I just run and actually click on this tile here, and then wait for the vines, surge, and that'll put you straight back up. Or you can bladed dive there because it'll be off cooldown. This next section, just do a surge, and then another one, or whatever. Depends if it's on cooldown or not. Then, bladed dive between the section where you get the traverse option. So you see how, like, I can go here, and then if I just go back a little bit to this, that's how I find out the tile. Then traverse the roots. Now, click here, wait for your characters to orient, surge. This bit's important. You want to bladed dive here. Okay. The reason you want to bladed dive that section is it allows you to surge, BD. This is taking into account cooldowns. If I, and it also allows you to skip the running section for all three of these bits. See that there? And there you go. Now, I should have right-clicked that one. Right, this bit's interesting. Between these two little bits, you want to kind of click on the little barrier between the two. You know what I mean? Across the spine. Now, if you do that tick perfect, you actually don't get the animation for the running. So I was a tick late there. And then as you do the animation, do the thing, right? BD at this rock, and then just do lots of things. I like to activate the potion here as well, and then just kind of do whatever. I like to get the BD onto this tile and then surge out the root. Surge up here. Now this bit's quite tricky. If you just stand here and surge BD, you won't make it. Alright, my lap time is going to be very heavily affected for this, but essentially you want to be spam clicking over here, surge, BD. You're going to wait a tick after your surge. It's super weird. It's really hard to pull off that way. And you want to be BDing on this tile, not this one, because it allows you to do it. If you click here, it'll say you can't bladed dive through something you can't walk through. Alright, so this next section, you want to click here, bladed dive, and as you go past the rock, activate it. It's this rock we're talking about here. Surge into the cave. So you see, I did that tick perfect, and you didn't get the animation. Again, it doesn't apply to all the obstacles, but yeah. But if you apply all of this to your runs, and you do everything tick perfect, you'll go under 5 minutes. But I can't do that. Anyways, I got a really slow lap because I had to repeat a few obstacles to show you the correct method because I messed up. But yeah, there you go. That'll help. Now, the final thing to bear in mind is if you do this and then run back and do the lap again, your power burst won't be off cooldown. So therefore, I advise, if you want to go for purely like multiple run speed, go back the other direction and use the power bursts and do all the things in reverse order. There will be a few differences, like I'll show you the first difference now. If I do this and I try and surge off of this obstacle into this, it won't work. Because you only go one tile, which sucks. So instead what you've got to do is get to here and then surge. It's stupid. But then everything else is generally the same. You know, you can bladed dive there, that works. Enter the cave, etc. So yeah, find your favorite direction and apply these principles to your own laps. Have fun doing agility. And yeah, enjoy, you know. I don't know this direction very well, so go find another video that teaches you this way. God damn. I've been the Seanikinz. As always, until next time.